It's that time again, that time where I do another tag, and today I'm going to be doing the female empowerment character tag. Don't really know what to call this, but I got it from a 30-day challenge on Tumblr. I will put links to the challenge below so that you can do it if you want to do it. And yeah, I'm going to just be talking about my favourite female characters. So let's do some woman empowering and get right into this. It is favourite lead female character. So I have a lot of favourite female leads, but I'm going to go for Jane from Jane the Virgin, just because I feel like my old self related to her quite a lot. Like, I was so into the idea of this love fairy tale kind of thing. I also used to want to be a writer, just like she made her dream of being a writer came true. And overall, I just love Jane so much. Like, she's so funny, she's so down to earth, she's so sweet. Like, she's just one of my all-time favourite supporting female character. I'm going to have to go for none other than the infamous Paris Geller from Gilmore Girls. So Paris is one of my absolute favourite characters from Gilmore Girls, and I'd probably say my favourite supporting character. I just love how she's so like serious and career driven, and she's hilarious, and she's just so full of wit. I loved her little conflict with Rory in the earlier seasons. Yeah, Paris is a babe. Female character you hated but grew to love. So I have two answers to this question. The first one being Alison De Laurentiis from Pretty Little Liars. As most of you know, I've only recently just jumped onto the loving Alison wagon, also the Emerson train. Like, yeah, I really wish that I was into Emerson in earlier seasons so that I could have like grown with the other Emerson fans as it all progressed and stuff. I really regret not being in love with them earlier on, especially Alison. Alison was just so iconic. She was the best bitch character ever, with her quotes and her persona and how she manipulated people. Like, I don't know, I just love her now. The next character that I grew to love was Brooke Davis from One Tree Hill. And I feel like the reason that I didn't like Brooke at first was because I related to her. She was so much like me, and I tend to be put off people that are like me because I'm just that awful. But yeah, and now I'm in love with Brooke. I was like way behind her. I was pining for that happy ending with Julian. I was hating Peyton. I was hating Luke. Like, so pissed with how they treated Brooke in the early seasons, and how Brooke and Peyton were friends again, and just like, I just couldn't forgive someone that did that to me. So yeah, Brooke Davis. A character you relate to. Georgia Nicholson from Anger Songs and Perfect Snogging. So I relate to Georgia just because I used to like feel the same as her. I used to do all those like dumb beauty hacks, like putting Vaseline on your eyelashes because they'll grow longer. We've all like done the eyebrow thing where we've plucked them too much and had to cover them with our fringe. Also, like, just she's so relatable. Just all the awkward things that happened to her. She really portrays the whole struggles of being a teenage girl, trying to have a boyfriend, the struggles of liking a guy, the struggles of going to high school. Like, Georgia Nicholson is all of us girls. She represents us all. Favourite female character on a male-driven show. So I don't really watch many male-driven shows, and the one that comes closest to male-driven is One Tree Hill. So I've picked Haley James Scott. So from the early seasons, Haley was my favourite character. Her and Nathan. Naylee are like my OTP. Like, I just can't deal with Naylee. Naylee are just everything to me. So Haley's just so kind, so down to earth. I love her friendship with Lucas. I love her like relationship with her son. Oh, she's just everything. They're everything goals. She's like mum goals, body goals, face goals. Like, Haley has the life I want. Favourite female character from a female driven show, and I've gone for Karma Ashcroft from Faking It. Still crying over the fact that Faking It has ended, and yeah, it ended on a cliffhanger and fucking Amy and Karma didn't get to end up together. I hate it. But again, I can relate to Karma. She's so witty, she's so fun, she's beautiful, she's just... I did not just call myself beautiful. I'm not beautiful. Yeah, I just love everything about Karma, and Faking It is probably one of my favourite female-driven shows. I've already talked about Pretty Little Liars enough on this channel, so I can't really say. Spencer Hastings, you is my favourite, even though she is, but like, Karma. A female character that needs more screen time. Screen time? Screen time. Mona Vanderwall. Definitely 100% Mona. She didn't get enough screen time as on a level that I would like in the show, but I have to say that I am quite satisfied with her ending for Pretty Little Liars, although I would have really liked for her to kind of have an ending where she is forgiven and accepted in Hannah's life, having a job that she likes, just being fully away from the game and improving her mental health. That would have satisfied me more, but the fact that this show is the way it is, I feel like it ended on the best that Marlene would have had Mona's story end, because let's be real, those writers just don't write mental health right, so that's the best we were gonna get. Favourite female character in a comedy show? Rebecca from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So if you know me, you know I love Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Like, there was a time that I just binge watched that shit twice. Because I'm a musical theatre fan and a lot of the scenes take place around having like a musical number, I really enjoyed it. I love Rebecca. She's a bit, you know, crazy, but all the best of us are. We're all mad. Favourite female character in a drama show? Naomi from 90210. So literally, Naomi was my favourite character from the start. Like, she was just so like funny, and there's just parts of her where you just relate to and you feel bad for her, and then you just love her, and I just love her. Favourite female character in a sci-fi / supernatural show? Amy Pond. Amy Pond from Doctor Who. I love the whole storyline of Amy, like, from being the girl who waited like, she waited for him, and he was like her doctor, he was her friend, and then she ended up going on all these adventures with him. I just loved her storylines, and like the episode she was in, the Vincent and Amy connection, and it was just so beautiful. And I love Amy. I love how she'll sacrifice herself for the Doctor and for Rory, and Amy Pond, guys. Amy Pond. Favourite female character in a children's show? And I've gone with Raven from That's So Raven, just because she's so sassy, so full of wit. I've said this a lot in this video, I think I like the witty characters. Yeah. So definitely Raven. That was like my shit, that was my childhood. And if not Raven, I'd probably say Lizzie from Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie from Lizzie McGuire, just because it's Hilary Duff and I love Hilary Duff. Favourite female character in a movie? So this was quite hard to choose because I've watched so many films in my time, and yeah. But I've gone with Mia from The Princess Diaries. Surprise, surprise. The Princess Diaries is like one of my favourite films of all time. Yeah, Mia. I mean, I just love how awkward she is, how she wasn't so accepting of being a princess at first, and then she just kind of fell in love with it and transitioned slowly, which I find more accurate than being like, oh my god, I'm a princess, what, let's do all this and be happy about it. Like, she just transitioned slowly, and I guess that's what I like about her. I just love Mia, and I love myself some man halfway. Favourite female character in a book? I've gone with Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles. Cinder. I just recently read this book and I fell in love with Cinder. Favourite older female character? I've gone with Sophie from Two Broke Girls just because she makes me laugh out loud. Like, I haven't actually watched Two Broke Girls in ages. I feel like I've missed like 2 seasons. I should get on that shit. 100% get on that shit, but you know, I love her accent. I actually love that woman. Like, she's so great in A Cinderella Story. She plays like that older evil kind of, like, but Sophie's not evil, like just that funny character. I love her accent. I love Sophie. Favorite female character that had a growth arc? Regina Mills. 100% Regina Mills from Once Upon a Time. She went from evil queen to mayor slash mama bear slash, you know, all things good. Her character development was A+, golden. I love Regina. I actually love the scenes where Regina and the evil queen are like versing each other. That is great. Lana is like the perfect actress. I love her. Yeah, Regina has a great growth arc.